We are live! I am your Dungeon Master, Rune Rook, and I'm here with my 6 incredible players for the newest session of Hogen's Dilemma. We're on session 3, and man, I am excited. We had a 2-week cancellation, so I'm sure our players are ready to get back into the story. A lot has happened since last session in terms of the story itself, for there has been a 5-year time skip. 5 years have gone by, and things have changed. Many things. In terms of what exactly is, well, up to the players to decide, but ultimately, the 6 players, they traveled around the different kingdoms and countries of the world, and they have become mass heroes. People that are worshipped by the citizens. They are known as the 6 Iron, and they are widely acclaimed. Now, as of right now, in the present time, they have split up. Currently, right now, Zach Raw, otherwise known as Powdertail, and Jax have both been asked by Hogen to come to his town, quote-unquote, because he has a surprise for them. He's been working on a new magic item for both of them, and he wants them to come and pick it up. So the two of them agree to travel together to town. Meanwhile, Princess Rolia asked Vaughn, Sirax, and Tanlin, she asked the 3 of them to travel with her into the Demon Forest to collect mysterious apples which are said to have healing properties of some kind. And to top it all off, we have Maxon, who has been spending a lot of quality time with Queen Ronevia, as the 2 of them have gotten very close, if I would say so. All in all, our players have grown in their popularity, they've grown in their strength, they have grown in their confidence. But they aren't the only ones who've grown. The world itself shrinks as a new threat becomes larger by the day. A threat that no one could have ever anticipated. A threat that is making everyone run out of time. Let's do a mic check to make sure everyone is here and ready to go. Let's start off from top to bottom. Sirax, are you there?
Hello, how are we all?
Amazing, amazing. Jax, are you there?
Hello, I'm right here.
Amazing. Maxon, are you there?
I'm here.
Amazing. Tanlin, are you there?
Yes.
Wonderful. Vaughn, are you there?
We are ready.
Wonderful. And Zachra, are you there?
I am here.
All right, perfect, everybody. I wanted to show a couple images to my party, and I'm going to be putting on the stream as well. Let's see here. So first off, you guys officially have a locket between the 6 of you. A locket that Hogen has as well. This locket is basically like a communicator. It allows you all to communicate with each other no matter how far you are from each other, as long as you're in the same plane. Posting. Ah, here it is. I forgot to put it in that folder. Silly me. Inside the locket, there is an image of all of you, a picture taken when you were all drinking together in the tavern and having a nice time. All right, posting keynotes now. Okay, here we go. So this is with the locket open. This is the front of the locket when it's closed. And this is the back of the locket, which says, sponsored by Hogen and the Ironhold Tavern. Showing these images on stream real quick, just to give the idea. All right. Those are the images. We are about to jump into session for the first scene of session 3, which is with our friend Maxon. Are you ready, Maxon?
Yep.
Perfect. One moment. All right, here we go. Let me stop this and play this. All right, Maxon, I'm putting you on the map. So, Maxon, you have learned a lot over these 5 years, but I would argue that the person you've learned the most about is Queen Runevia. She's intelligent, she's funny, she's caring. The two of you have grown close together. You know that because of politics, the two of you could never marry. Not even saying you'd want that, but it's not even an option. Regardless, the two of you have shared many nights together, many moments together. The two of you have begun to feel, well, some would say love for each other. Now, whether it's true love is for you to decide, but you definitely feel like she loves you. She cares for you deeply, always worried about you and your team, always asking you questions about your past, your life. She's always so kind and so giving. I'm putting you on the map. As of right now, the two of you are sitting across from each other, enjoying a nice dinner together. She has wine in her cup. What would you be drinking, Maxon?
Coffee.
Coffee? All right. You're drinking coffee. As here we go. I'm putting an image of these two having their date together. So, Nevia, she looks at you and she says, "Oh, Maxon, don't you ever consider retiring? Aren't you exhausted always having to save everyone?"
Exhausted, yes, but retiring. I have yet to choose a squire who can impress me enough that I can pass on the mantle.
I imagine that must be difficult. You certainly are a sharp one. You've always been so hard on people. She says and gives you a wink.
See Maxon smiles knowingly. Yeah. I have to beat the others into some form, some shape of a team. They're always quarrelsome. And, I've been, as you know, if we don't handle situations properly, there's always a loose end that comes back to haunt us.
Oh, Maxon, you always worry so much. You shouldn't have to worry so much. You should allow me to find someone to be your squire. I'm sure there are many volunteers. People are always lining up at the castle, begging me to allow them to meet the irons, or the 6 iron, sorry. She says, the 6 iron. She wants to, many of them want to meet you and your group. I'm sure they'd die to volunteer. If I'm being honest, I'd love to have you here with me more often. She gently places her hand on the top of yours.
No, you do. But, unfortunately, you can't have me all to yourself. You know that. Your kingdom needs me. The people need me. After all, who's going to help you tend to the fields or help the plants grow? Help this kingdom remain so fortuitous?
She smiles at you and she says, "Well, allow me to show you how gratuitous I am." As she leans towards you to flirtatiously give you a kiss. However, before she can, I want you to roll perception, Maxon.
Please, game, please. I never asked for much. 12.
With a 12, you hear something. You don't know what it is, but you hear something outside the window of the queen's room. Do you respond to the sound, or do you ignore it?
Yeah, I want to take a look at least. My ears perk up.
So
Something's not right.
Your ears perk up as you turn your head away while she tries to kiss you, and she kind of leans back, and at first she's frustrated, but she understands you're looking at the window, and so worry fills her eyes as her eyebrows raise. Is everything all right?
Give me a second, Ro. I need to check this out. And I rush over to the window.
As you do, suddenly you hear a gust of wind. And as you do... One second. I thought I had it set up. Okay, here we go. Tell me if you guys don't hear this. So as you walk up to the window, you suddenly hear a vast gust of wind, and suddenly the entire window breaks open. And as the window breaks open, suddenly you hear laughing. Oh my, you certainly are a sharp one, aren't you? As you hear a flirtatious and feminine voice fill the air, and suddenly you see a woman with purple skin and wings on her back flying in front of the window. Her eyes stare into yours. It's a demon. I'm gonna show what she looks like. 1 moment. Okay, here we go. So this woman appears at your window.
Who are you?
The question isn't who am I, it's what can I do for you? As
Nothing. Leave.
She flies in front of you. She lands in front of you. Do you do anything, or do you allow her to land?
No, I raise my sword and I say, you need to leave now.
Are you sure you want me to leave? What if I can give you more than she ever has? As she points her finger to Renevia. Renevia stands up. Is that a demon? Oh, I'm not just a demon. I am a queen. As she snaps her fingers, and suddenly you watch as this demon woman changes her appearance right before your eyes, Maxon. She looks just like Queen Renevia now. What is this? You look like me! Oh, I look like her, and I can be so much more than her. Think about it, Maxon. I've heard of how strong you are, and imagine with my power and skills along with yours, we could rule this kingdom. Be my king, kill the woman behind you, and I'll be the new Queen Renevia. As she stands there like kind of giving you a flirtatious smile.
I open my sword. I pull up my sword, and I cut a portal right next to Ro that leads straight to Apollo's office. Like, Ro, get out of here. And I swing to attack at the demon.
Roll persuasion.
Persuasion. There it is. Okay, good. 24.
With a 24, she doesn't want to leave you. She is worried about you. She loves you. And a big part of her almost stops her from going. However, she can hear how serious your words are, and she trusts you. So she very reluctantly steps through the portal, leaving you alone with this demon. My, you are making things hard for me. I'm supposed to kill that bitch, Connex says as she stares you down, and suddenly you watch as a fire blooms around her hands, and suddenly you see a great axe form in her hands as she holds it in front of you. Roll to hit.
Rolling. Lord. 18 ahead.
With an 18, she manages to block your weapon with hers as she stares you down, and she maintains her appearance as Queen Renevia. Think about it. I could be everything she is and more. I could even give you a different taste if you like. As she shows another appearance, she transforms into another woman, one with long red hair, and then another woman with long black hair, and then a woman with long blue hair. You get the idea? I could be anything you desire. All you have to do is allow me to kill the bitch, she says as she just stares at you.
You want to be someone I desire? I desire you to leave. I'm gonna attack again.
Roll intimidation.
Roll to what?
Intimidation.
Intimidation. There it is. No. 5.
So with a 5, she's not intimidated, and before you can attack, it's her turn to do something. And so as she sees, like after she hears what you said, she immediately puts her hand out. As she lowers the great axe to the ground, she puts her hand out and she aims it right at you as she casts Firebolt. Let me roll to hit. With a 17, she misses as you manage to deflect the firebolt, and she just stares at you. Don't you realize it's already over? This country, this world, it belongs to us. So why not join the winning side?
Never. Never. As long as Shantae is my god. And as long as I am in this nation with her as my, can't say wife, but her as my partner, I will never leave you. I will never join you.
She shakes her head as she looks at you, and she says, "That's truly a shame." As suddenly the room is flooded with guards, Queen's guards. Second. There we go. The Black Knights enter the room. 4 of them. As they take out their weapons. What's going on here? As they enter the room, Connex, she suddenly changes her appearance again to look like Queen Renevia again, as she says, "Help me! That man is trying to kill me! Help!" As the Black Knights raise their swords. "How dare you raise your weapon against the Queen?"
Are you morons? Do you not know I've been spending time with the Queen for the last 5 years?
That's right!
This is not the Queen.
That's right, he has! I loved him, and he just revealed to me that he wants to kill me to become king! He's been plotting this whole time! I want him arrested! I don't want him harmed, I still love him, but I want him in chains! As the Black Knights step forward, "Don't make this hard, sir. Just surrender."
This is not the Queen. Alright, the 3 of you stay here. 1 person go to Apollo's office. And can come back. I sent the Queen there.
Roll persuasion.
Alright. I just want to win. Come on, game. Yes. Dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, the Black Knights, they stand there. I'm actually going to roll for Queen Renevia as well. Or Connex. So Connex, she's more persuasive than you, unfortunately. As the Black Knights, they don't buy what you're saying, and they proceed to move in on you. So roll initiative, Maxon.
Damn it. Come on. Nat 20.
Very nice. Let me roll for them. Luckily for you, Connex got a 1, and the Black Knights got a 5.
I gotta do everything myself. And I want to attack Connex with my longsword.
Roll to hit.
Rolling to hit. Come on. 24 to hit.
With 24, you manage to hit.
And then I have Divine Smite. If you spend, I'll expend a spell slot. What was the highest level I have? Oh, I can. Okay, that's Magic Missile. I'll expend a 3rd level spell slot to boost my Divine Smite. Alright, so 2d8 extra radiant damage plus 1d8 for every spell heightened first. So that is 4d8, I believe. So let me roll my attack. Boop. 16 plus. Is she a fiend? Do I know?
Oh, yes, she's a fiend.
Plus 1d8 against fiend, so that's 4d8. And then one more d8. Bringing it to, okay, 16. 16 plus 6 is 22. Plus 6 is 28. Should be 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gotta get my calculator. Give me 1 second. Right. Oop. Oop. Plus 8 plus 5. Damn. Okay. 46 points of damage.
So you deal a massive amount of damage, 46, as you slam your weapon into her, and suddenly you smite her as she screams in pain. Her form is revealed back to her original form, Connex, as Connex immediately begins to lift her feet up with her wings as they flap, and she immediately flies out the window as she yells at Maxon, "I was impressed by you. I thought you could have been my king, but alas, I already have one that's better than you anyway." As she flies out through the window, gone.
I stare at them. I tell 2 of them, you, 2 of you, go to Apollo's office now. These 2 in particular.
All right. So as you say that, they immediately begin leaving the room, and as they do, they grab Queen Renevia, and Queen Renevia, she comes back into the room, and as she does, Captain Apollo is next to her. As Apollo, he says, "We've got a problem. There's been reports all over the capital, all over the kingdom, every kingdom. They're rising. They're all rising." Queen Renevia looks confused as she looks at you and then him. Who is rising? What are you talking about? The demons. They're rising. And all I've heard is one phrase. The Demon King is alive. As this is going on, let me get rid of Connex. As this is going on, Maxon, you suddenly hear your locket begin to vibrate, or you feel it vibrate. And as you do, as you look at the locket, you're getting a message from Hogen. Do you look at the message?
Yes.
So as you look into the locket, the message it's Hogen as he says, Anyone within the 6 Iron, please! I need help! Please! My village, it's under attack! There's some kind of jamming magic they have going on here. I don't know if any of the lockets can get through, but please, if you can hear me, something's going on here! Something is happening! I need help! I know where the Demon King is! I know where he is because he took my daughter! Please! I need help! Please! And then the message shuts off. And roll perception check, Maxon.
Perception. Please. Yeah. 21.
In the background of the message, you're able to hear a single voice, a hollow voice. Join us. Join us. Over and over, you heard that phrase as Hogen was talking. Join us. What's the message? What's going on? Renevia says as she looks at you with fear in her eyes.
Hogan's being attacked. There are demons at his location. He knows where the Demon Lord is because the Demon Lord took his daughter. I've already wasted my portal carrying you to Apollo's headquarters, Apollo's office. Hopefully the others can get there faster.
Renevia nods as she says, allow Apollo to take you on his, well, he has a new vehicle, one that's capable of flight. It can take you there quickly, but promise me you'll be careful, please.
I'll always come back to you. Alright, Apollo, let's go.
And let's create a phrase just in case that woman tries to impersonate me again. The phrase is...
Wait, whisper it to me. And I put my ear to her mouth.
She whispers to you, she says, there is no better color in the world than purple.
Understood.
And you walk with Captain Apollo to the vehicle that they have to fly. And we'll leave it at that for now, Maxon. Very well done. Very well done. How do you feel about this?
That was good. That was very good.
Good. All right. Powder Tail and... Excuse me. Jax, are you ready?
Yep. Let's go.
All right, one moment.
So, Jax, are we the bestest of friends, or?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So Jax and Jax and Zach Ra, the two of them have grown close together from multiple different kinds of odd jobs. Jax has grown used to Zach Ra's dark past with the demons, while Zach Ra has grown used to Jax and his many different kinds of objectives and goals and inventions and whatnot. So the two of them have grown close, and the two of you travel together to Hogen's town because the last you talked to Hogen, he said that he had a new magic item to give you. And as you approach the town, you know it as Stoven Town. One second.
I'll take a look around my surroundings. I want to see if anything has changed since the last time we've been here.
You could say that. I'm going to post an image of what you guys can see for free. No perception check for this one. As you guys approach the entrance of the town, you begin to see that the sign has been tampered with. Changing the music. Okay, here we go. So you approach the sign of this town, a town that you knew was full of life, full of trade. It was considered your guys' headquarters. Everyone went there just to get pictures of the famous Six Iron, the ones who managed to save a nice little tavern and put a stop to the Bronze Bandits, and along with all the other legends you guys have pulled off over the years. As you approach the town, you see that the sign has been changed. And I won't even describe it first. I'll put an image and then I'll describe it.
Yikes.
I'm going to post the image on the stream. So as you approach, you see that this place used to be called Stoven Town, but it has been scratched out with blood and called Truth Town. as you approach the entrance to this place. How would you and Jax react to this sign? What would you do? Let's start off with Jax.
Well, I would take note of the sign, and that's a horrible name for a town. Who would name this? Anyways, okay, something clearly happened, and we should check on Hogen as soon as possible.
Filthy thugs. They shall get a taste of my... I shall rip their throats out with my own hands.
Agreed. I think at that point we would head on to Hogen as soon as possible.
All right. So the two of you travel together. As of right now, the vibe is that bandits have done this, that some kind of scoundrels have done this. However, as you enter into the town, it's misty. There's mist everywhere. Fog. None of you have ever seen any kind of fog or mist in this town. It's always been sunny and bright. Maybe it'll rain every now and then, but it's never had fog. And as you begin walking, the fog is thick. Roll perception, both of you. So,
22.
Zachary, he's having a bit of a hard time. You're not able to see that much. All you can see is about no more than 4 or 5 feet in front of you. However, Jax, you're able to get a better view. Your eyes kind of glisten a little bit as you focus on the fog, and you see a mass amount of people approaching towards you. You hear footsteps as they approach.
Oh. Hi there, civilians.
As you hear these steps and they approach you, these people, they continue walking towards you. They don't react to what you said. Do either of you react to this? What do you do? As you see, I'm going to say about 10 to 15 people all just walking towards you. And they're not running, they're not jogging, they're just slowly walking, one foot in front of the other.
I will put my hand on my weapon, and I'll take aim at them, but I won't fire. Stop right there! Do not move.
So Powder, you take your gun out and you aim it at them. And as you do you take the safety off?
I'll take the safety off, but I will not fire.
All right. So you take the safety off the gun. Jax, how do you react to this? Are you okay with this?
I think in this situation, I'm gonna stay cautious. So I'm not gonna do nothing yet.
All right.
Just gonna see what happens.
All right. So Zachary, you take the safety off. You aim the gun at these people and you tell them to stop. But they ignore you. They continue walking. They begin approaching you. And at this point, they're on top of you guys. And as you can tell, they aren't looking at you. As a matter of fact, they're not looking at anything. When you look at their eyes have no pupils. They're completely rolled over, completely white, as they continue walking. And as they walk, they say, "Join us, join us, join us, join us." As they continue walking past you, not even trying to lift their arms or anything, just walking past you, bumping into you if they have to get past you.
I'll move over to the side and to let them pass.
They continue walking by, and as they do, one little girl turns around and looks at you, and a single tear rolls down her eye as you see her pupils return, and she says, "Help me. I don't want to join them. I don't want to be them. And as a tear rolls down her eye, you see a hand get placed on her shoulder. And the man standing behind her, his eyes are still completely white all over, as he just looks down at the little girl. And the little girl is shaking. She's shaking with her pupils returned, a tear rolling down her eye as she looks at the two of you. Do you do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out and try to grab the little girl from the man.
So the moment that you do, Jax, as you grab the little girl, you grab her by her hand, I assume?
Yeah.
So you grab her left hand, and as you do, suddenly all the people that were walking, they stop. They all go frozen. As the man that's standing behind her, he looks at you, and his voice gets deeper. Let go. She's one of us. Please help me, please. I don't know what's going on. Help me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a second and I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost towards the man.
So you prepare. So you begin to prepare a spell. Zakra, are you on board with this?
If we do this, the whole town will be against us. Are you sure?
I'm gonna be honest, they don't seem that normal. I think something has possessed them.
Very well. I'll just let him do what he needs to do.
All right, Jax. Roll to hit, or is it a save? I forget.
It's a roll to hit.
Okay.
Okay. 24.
So with 24, you hit. Now, I want to be clear about this. What are you aiming for? With such a high roll, I'm going to let you choose your target very specifically. What are you aiming for?
I think I'm gonna aim towards the guy's like chest area, just like try to blow him away from the little girl.
All right. Are you shooting to kill or to incapacitate?
Incapacitate.
All right.
At the moment.
Roll damage.
All right. 4.
So with a 4, you shoot a ray of frost, and suddenly you watch as ice wraps around his chest, and he goes completely still. As he does, his grip on the little girl's shoulder is released, and the little girl runs towards Jax. She is tiny. She looks like she's about maybe 6 or 7 years old. As she runs over, and she's no taller than your knee, as she hugs your knee and is crying, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you," as she's hugging Jax's knee. Meanwhile, all the people turn to look at the two of you. But as they do, suddenly you hear what appears to be some kind of screech. And as you hear that growl, all the people turn back and they say, "We must march, for we must find the princess." As they all begin to march away, they leave the town as you hear them saying out loud, "Princess, princess, princess," as they all march out of the town. The man that's frozen of ice is currently on his back. So there's one man on the ground, covered in ice, and the little girl hugging Jax's knee.
Yeah, I still want to keep my weapon pointed at the group as they walk away.
All right.
And I want to slowly walk up to the man. I'm being cautious. So the man is right over here. Right over here.
All right. Let me, don't worry. I got you. I'm grabbing the tokens for them right now. Hold up.
Yeah.
So this is what the little girl looks like.
Oh. Kitty cat.
And then
Jax, have you seen anything like this before?
Not like this. Not really.
Make any sense of it then?
Possible possession? I'd guess. I'm not fully sure. Kind of creepy.
It must be a demon's work. They know all kinds of black magics, sorcery nonsense. Me and my clan have fought them before, but I've never seen anything like this.
my name is Wolio, and the man on the ground, that's my grandpa. Please don't hurt him.
I'm sure he's okay. I did not put that much force into it.
As you say that, he's like blowing out ice from his mouth.
Yeah, he's good. He's breathing still. Okay. Willio, can you tell me what's happening? What happened?
I don't know. I woke up this morning and my mom and dad, they were gone. And I asked Grandpa where they went, and he said he didn't know. And then someone approached us, a man with wings, and he said, "Join us." And my grandpa, he had a weird look on his face, and his eyes, they went white. And then he looked at me and he said the same thing, "Join us." And I don't know why, but I lost control of my body. I just started walking. I had a feeling of a purpose of finding someone, finding a person. I don't know. I don't want to remember. The more I remember, the more I feel like I'm going back to them. I felt it was awful. I was lost in a fog. she starts like crying, like she's hyperventilating right now.
I'm gonna try to console her.
While that's going on, I want to gently kick the grandpa's like tap him on the shoulder with my foot. See if he's still. See if I can get a reaction.
Roll a medicine check.
Oh, 20.
So for 20,
24.
24, you wake him up. And as he wakes up, his eyes are back to normal. He has pupils again. As he looks at you and he says, You're Zakra. You're one of the 6 Iron. Please tell me you're here to save us.
Only if you can tell me what happened.
I don't know. It's happening to the whole town. There's I think it's demons. Demons have been finding us. It started a few days ago. They started attacking our scouts outside the town, and then Hogen, he said that he was building a defensive perimeter. But then before I knew it, I saw a demon in front of me while I was trying to make some damn pancakes for my granddaughter. And he looked at me and he said, "Join us." And I don't know why, but I lost control. Something is different about the demons now. They're not the way they used to be. They're not just bloodthirsty. They're not just power hungry. They're coordinated. They have some kind of magic mark on them. They're serving someone. They call him the Demon King. Oh, we have to get to Hogen. He said that he was creating something to take him out. We have to find Hogen. Do you know where he is? The grandpa like slowly begins to get up. He's very weak right now. Like he is shaking trying to stand up right now.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, let's go find Hogan. I think he might be his tavern.
Okay, let's go. So the grandpa begins to walk as Wolia, she walks next to her grandpa, and the grandpa, he is shaking. Every step he takes, he groans in pain. As he keeps trying to walk.
I'm gonna help him walk while casting. I'm gonna cast first level Cure Wounds on Old Man.
So you're casting a Cure Wounds on him? Okay, make sure to mark that off your sheet.
Yeah. Got it.
So you cast a healing spell on him, and Grandpa, he puts his hands on his back, he stretches a little bit. Oh, I feel so much better. Thank you so much. You must be Jax, the healer. As Grandpa looks at you with a smile.
Yep.
Grandpa, he saved me. He's the best. He's my hero. Well, Leo says like with a smile.
Yep. We gonna ignore earlier.
How safe are the streets? Should we be walking in plain sight?
I don't know. Wait, there's a trick. I remember a way for the demons. Okay. I can make my eyes into demon eyes. I can see like them. But if I do, you have to keep me restrained. You can't let me move around. If I do, I'll work for them. Put me in front, but make sure I can't go anywhere.
I want to look at Jax before we do anything. Get like a look at looking for a look of approval for anything.
Look, I almost just killed this little girl's grandpa. I'm leaving it up to you. Sure.
Like the grandpa's like, it's worth the risk if we can stop this. Please. My son is somewhere out there. I need to stop this. But Grandpa, won't you be in danger of turning back into one of them? I'll be fine. These two nice gentlemen will make sure that I stay safe. They're heroes. The 6 Iron. I've told you about them, remember? All the bedtime stories. Oh, okay. I believe you. As the grandpa looks at Jax, and he gives him a look like saying that he accepts the risks. He's willing to die to help.
I'll go over to Jax and be like, "Is this a good idea?"
Yeah. If the grandpa's willing, then we'll do our best to support.
All right.
I look at the grandpa and I want to be like, if you make a move on us, I'll put you down immediately.
I would want nothing more. My granddaughter's safety comes first before anything else.
Very well.
You know, Powdertail, he says that, but will he have the nerve to kill this nice, hard-working grandpa right in front of his own granddaughter? Hopefully it doesn't come to that. As our players continue traveling deeper into Stoven Town, or should I call it Truth Town. As they enter further along, Grandpa, he triggers his eyes into demon eyes as he suddenly can see. And I'm going to open the whole map for you now. Okay, there's people that are walking around. They're slowly transforming. It takes about a day or two for us to completely change into one of them. For now, they won't hurt us unless we try to hurt them. Follow me. I can see the way to Hogen's Tavern. As Grandpa continues leading the way.
All right.
When it comes to the little girl, are you guys keeping her behind you? Is she walking next to Grandpa? What's the formation here?
I'll
wanna-
keep her beside me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to stay behind Grandpa just in case Grandpa does anything fishy.
Okay.
I would probably tell the girl. Yeah, I would probably tell the girl to stay behind Jax
All right.
Yeah.
or by his side.
As you guys are walking, you see these crowds of people just kind of walking mindlessly. Some of them, like, their mouths are kind of drooling a little bit. And on a few of them, you actually see a tail coming out of their back. Like a demon tail coming out from their behind. As you guys are walking past them.
Mm.
What sort of sorcery is this?
Hey,
This is beyond anything I've seen back in the forest. This is different.
I've done a little research about demons in my youth, but I've never quite seen something like this happening.
So to transform somebody into a demon. This might be beyond our capabilities. Just the two of us.
Oh. Well, when we meet up with the rest of the team, we can tell them what's happening. At the moment, Hogen should be our first priority to make sure he's okay.
Very good points. And as you continue walking along, you're getting closer to Hogen's Tavern, but then suddenly Grandpa stops as his eyes begin to widen. He's right there. I thought that he was out of the city, but he's right there. It's my son, Bruce. Bruce! The Grandpa begins running towards a crowd of people. What do you guys do?
I wanna tell him to stop. I'll yell at him, stop! Don't go. It's a trap.
Roll intimidation.
Intimidation, huh? Well. It's a very powerful 8. Very intimidating 8.
Yeah, that 8 is not strong enough to make him not want to help his son. So the Grandpa immediately runs for his son, Bruce. Bruce! As he begins running for his son. Now, you threatened him, Zachara. What do you do now? You see him running towards you. And as he's running, Woolio says, Dad! As Woolio begins to try to run over there as well. Would you do anything, Jax?
I'm going to try to stop Woolio. I'm going to try to restrain her.
All right,
Or
so
just grab her hand.
yes, I'll say that you grab the back of her shirt, or hand works too. Honestly, either one is fine. So you basically grab her, stopping her. So you stop Woolio. Roll a strength check.
All right. Please.
Well, you're stronger than a little girl.
God.
A 14? Yeah,
14.
you're good to go. So you managed to stop Woolio from going forward. As she just like she's screaming, "Let me go! That's my dad! That's my dad! Let me go!"
Look, I get that's her father, but right now, everyone is not who they seem to be.
Jax, keep it quiet. We're in the middle of a crowd. This could turn very ugly very fast.
Look, just right now, please be quiet. I will get you back to your grandpa and your dad. Just please be quiet.
Okay, I trust you. Okay, I trust you. You're one of the 6 Iron. I trust you. She nods very solemnly, and as Grandpa approaches the son just stares at him as Grandpa says, "Bruce, it's me. It's your father. Please snap out of it. Snap out of it." Bruce looks at him. Father? Yes, it's me. I knew you were in there. What are you doing with them? Well, they're here to help us. They're here to get us out of here. The whole crowd around him is frozen as Bruce looks at him and he says, You're working with the demon slayers? They're here to help us, Bruce. Please, just come with me. They can help you the way they helped me. Father, are you not one of us? What are you doing this? Come on, let's just go. Let's get out of here. Grandpa grabs his son's hand, trying to pull him like away from the crowd. And the moment that he does, the entire crowd descends upon the grandpa, all of them grabbing him and pulling him in. And suddenly the entire crowd begins to eat the grandpa, their mouths open as their teeth sink in on the grandpa, tearing him apart. As they're tearing Grandpa apart, Willio screams, "No! Grandpa! No!" As she screams, like trying to like run over there as Grandpa's being torn apart. Oh! Oh! What do you guys do as Grandpa's getting torn apart?
I wanna look around to the crowds that are next to us. What are they doing? Are they also running over there?
As of right now, they're all like they stopped walking, but they're remaining still. And you see that they all turn their heads to look at you guys. All their heads have been turned, staring at you.
Well, I'm gonna use my broom of flying. Yep. No, we're leaving. We're not doing this shit. I'm gonna hop on it and then try to pull the little girl on top of it.
Roll strength again, because I'm gonna tell you right now, she is going to fight you. She's witnessing her father and grandfather, like her grandfather being torn apart right now. Like
just to help make sure, I'm gonna cast guidance as well. So 15.
With 15, normally I wouldn't even roll for a little girl, but like I said, she's witnessing her grandpa being ripped apart, so I'm gonna roll for her. A 21! So a 21. So here's what happens, okay? So Jax, obviously you're stronger than her, but she fights dirty. So what happens is that like you try to grab her, but as you try to grab her, she bites into your hands, like ah! Like she bites into your head. She bites hard into your hand as you like flinch from the pain, and she just kind of shoves you and begins running towards your grandpa. Grandpa! As she begins running towards her grandpa in the crowd. So you hop on your broom, Jax, as the little girl's running towards her grandpa. Mind you, at this point, grandpa, like half his face has been ripped off. Like he's being eaten alive right now. What are you guys doing now?
I'll actually look at Jax and I'll tell him, "Go, I'll be okay."
All right. I'm gonna
find Hogen. Let him know what happened. Find the others quickly.
Got it. I'm gonna fly off to go try to find Hogens.
So as you fly up, you see Hogen. You see Hogen. He is currently surrounded by a huge mob of people, and they all keep chanting at them, "Join us! Join us! Join us!" As a huge crowd of people surround him, and he has what appears to be 2 women standing beside him, along with a little boy. As I'll show you the map right now. One sec. I'll post in keynotes what the people look like.
Okay.
So you guys see Hogen. You know what he looks like. And then you see a woman with a sword with long red hair. Her name is Anara. and then you see another woman standing beside her. I'll just say right off the bat, you can tell that they are related. They're sisters. Other woman is Hazel. And then you see the little boy standing there, but he has his sword out as he's like trying to defend Hogen. His name is Ian. And at this point, what are you doing, Jax?
Oh,
actually, no, not you. Sorry, Zachra. I meant Zachra. Zachra, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I want to try and recall what Grandpa said. Well, I want to experiment. Here, I am gonna cast. Oh my god! I'm gonna use my poison breath on this crowd right here. It's a 15-foot cone.
All right.
And hopefully that gets everybody's attention and everybody attacks me.
Roll damage.
Each creature must. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's make a DC 13 6.
Yeah, no, you're good. They auto fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Let me see. Saving throw, taking 2d10. Okay. Okay, so it's 2.
So the moment you do that, the entire crowd turns to you, and suddenly they stop eating Grandpa. As the entire crowd, all the crowds turn to you, even the crowd surrounding Hogen, they all turn to Zach Ra, as they all frown and begin charging towards Zach Ra.
I wanna sprint as fast as I can over to this alleyway right here. I want to say make it right over there. That's like 30.
Roll dex check.
Dex check.
So of a 9. Here, let me roll for them. Oh yeah, 13. So yeah. So you are fast. However, you get caught as you begin running, and Jax, you watch as literally every single citizen in this town runs for Zach Ra and grabs him, tackling Zach Ra to the ground. However, Zach Ra, as you feel them like pressing you down to the ground, you can feel like one of them is about to bite you, like one of them is like putting their mouth against your neck, about to bite your jugular. But before they do, another one says, "No, we cannot kill the 6 iron. The king wants them. The demon king. We must take him to the demon king." As suddenly you feel rope being tied around your wrists and your feet together, as of right now you are hogtied, as they bound you and lift you on top of the crowd, as they say, "To the demon king we take him," as they begin like walking with Zachra. How do you react to all this, Zachra?
Can I use my tentacle rod?
How do you use it? Yeah, sure. How do you use it?
I want to try and have the tentacles unbound me and see if I can get just a little bit of space. Just like the slightest bit of space.
Okay. I'll say yes.
I don't want to. Yeah, I'm not trying to attack them. I just want to maybe push them a little bit so I have like some breathing room. And then I want to use my ring of invisibility to turn invisible.
So you use your tentacle rod to be able to break the binding, and you shove them back a little bit as you use your invisibility ring. However, as you use the invisibility ring, they all immediately say, He's disappeared. Form a perimeter. Surround him." And suddenly you watch as these people create a circular, human barrier surrounding you to where if you try to move around, they'll feel you and know where you are as they have you surrounded while you're invisible.
Okay, so I'm right here. See how okay.
So as of right now, Zakra is trapped. They can't see you, but they're ready for you. What are you doing in the meantime, Jax?
Okay, Hogen, are you okay?
Oh, Jax! It's so good to see you, my friend! Oh, thank the gods! As Hogen immediately hugs you. He gives you a big ol' hug. Meanwhile, you see Grandpa laying on the ground. Half of Grandpa's body has been eaten alive. Woolio is on her knees crying over Grandpa's dead body.
What happened while we were gone?
It's an attack, friend. The demons, they infested the city. They're trying to convert everyone to join them. I don't know how it works. All I know is that me and my customers are safe. I gave them a elixir. Remember that drink that you all had in my bar a while back? Well, I forgot to mention that it's an immunity drink. It makes you immune to possession or any kind of demon influence. None of the 6 iron can be influenced by them. Neither can anyone who drinks the booze I gave you, including me and my guests here. Inara, she puts her hand on her hip as she looks at you with a frown. It took you long enough to show up. Some friend you are. Don't be mean, Inara. I'm sure he tried his best, Hazel said very kindly as she stands next to her sister. Ian says, Woohoo! The heroes are here! We're gonna take this on together! Recruit me! I'll join the cause! I'll fight for you guys! My name is Ian, and I'm gonna be the best swordsman in the world!
Look, Ian, I love the enthusiasm. I really do. I just saw a man get eaten alive. Let's worry about getting all of us out of here alive.
Well,
and we can talk about that later.
Well, I could get us out of here. I know teleportation magic. Hogen said that he wanted to wait until you and Zakra showed up. He said that you would be here soon, and he didn't want you to walk into a trap without him. If you ask me, Hogen is way too good for you guys, Inara says, still frowning at you. Stop that! They're my friends! They're like family. Please, teleport us out of here. Where's Zakra? We have to get him as well.
Shit. Give me one second. Okay, so first I'm gonna. Hey, Julio. Look,
Grandpa.
Look, I can. Look, I can possibly help you bring your grandpa back, but we need to leave right now, please. Because
wait, pause. You said that you can bring her grandpa back?
I'm trying to.
Roll deception. Roll deception.
I love the
Natural 20.
So she stops crying and she looks at you. Her eyes are like there's stars in her eyes. As she looks at you, she says, "Really? You can bring my grandpa back? I knew it. I knew you were a hero. Thank you so much, Magic Man." As Wolio, she stands up and she hugs you. She hugs you while crying. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Now please go over to Hogen
Okay.
while I save my friend.
Okay. Just make sure you save Grandpa too. I'll meet you there. As Willio just runs over.
Ooh. Okay. Grandpa? Okay.
Yeah, Grandpa's not responding. Grandpa's dead. Grandpa. Okay, so to be like, I'll describe it like literally half like cut a line down Grandpa's body. Half of his body is just like bone, like literally bone. They ate the flesh off his bones.
Oh. Hey. I'm gonna.
Sure, it's just a flesh wound.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna fly over a group. It just. Cyrex, I just lied to a child. Where are you? Rex.
just speaking in the air. Just
Floating in
fucking
the circle
leaves.
like Roxa.
So you're
Where's
flying. You're flying above, and you see the possessed people. They've created a circular perimeter, and you can. I mean, like, I'm willing to say that you can deduce from what's going on that Zakharah's invisible in the middle of this perimeter.
Okay.
I obviously can't say anything else to give him his position away, which is
Yeah.
the funny part.
I think. Because these are all technically innocent people.
True.
They just cannibalized an old man.
Right. Let me see. I think for the most part, I'm gonna fly like out somewhere higher into the sky, and Rexra, please forgive me if you're in there. I think I'm gonna cast. I am going to cast my Scarlet Dawn spell on the group at 4th level.
Tell us what that does.
All right. Let's see. All right. Scarlet Dawn. I create a crimson light. A crimson light shines down in a 20-foot radius, 60-foot high cylinder pointed on the area within range. Each creature within the area takes 4d10 necrotic damage. On a successful one, so the con save is a 15.
They fail. It's auto fail while they're possessed like this.
Okay. So, yeah. They'll be taking 15. Let me see. I'm going to cast the damage. $47 damage.
Okay, so I have one question, Jax.
Yeah.
All these people are going to die. I'll allow you to describe how they all die.
I'm gonna say that their life force begins to drain from their body.
Okay.
It just rots away.
I'm gonna roll dice to decide how many citizens you've just killed. I'm gonna roll a D100. 19. Not too bad, all things considered. 19 people dropped dead around Zakharah. 19 people have dropped dead. Including Bruce, by the way. Her father. So, Zakharah, you see all these bodies just drop to the ground dead, and Jax flying above you.
Do I take damage? I would assume so, right?
Yep.
How much?
Well, roll con save first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then you'll take half his damage.
Okay.
So 22 damage. Or no, 21 damage.
When you are subject to a magical effect, it allows you to make a...
Go to cast sleep.
does that constitute a magical effect? What do you guys say?
I
Go to Jax.
I think so. With Captain.
I'll let Jax decide. This one.
Yeah.
So that is a magical effect. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When you're subject to a magical effect, it allows you to make a Constitution save to take only half damage. You instead take no damage if you succeed the saving throw. What's the save? What's the save? Question mark?
15.
You pass.
Oh, perfect. I take no damage. Yeah.
So in that case, Zach Rob, you take no damage as you stand amongst all these innocent men, women, and children who are all dead.
I'll come out of invisibility. I'll look at the bodies. Are the bodies like charred, or they like
the life's just drained from them? Like their skin is like decayed. The life is just drained from them.
This guy. just saw the chat. So I look at Jax, up flying in the sky, and I think to myself, "Wow, I'm glad he's on our side. Some powerful stuff. Could have killed me, little." And then I'm like, he sees me. I assume. Do I see Hogen over there, over in the distance?
You do. You see Hogen, Inara, Ian, Hazel, and Wolio all just standing together waiting for you guys. Wolio is currently standing holding, like she has her hands together like she's praying, and she looks at Jax with a smile as she looks at her dead grandpa, thinking that he's going to bring her back any second. And luckily for you, she is too far away to realize that all the people who dropped to the ground are dead. She thinks that you just put them to sleep. So she thinks her dad is sleeping right now, and that he'll be okay later. If she was closer, she'd realize that those people are dead. So yeah, there you go. A silver lining for you there.
Yes. Everything's peachy over here, don't worry. Just nice and peachy. I'm just gonna run over to Grandpa.
So yeah, what's going on with Grandpa, guys?
Look! I just lied to the little girl. Just to bring her grandpa back. I don't have to have magic right now.
I mean, can you? Like theoretically, can you? If you had the magic?
Well, maybe if I got a new body, but not right now.
I mean, I'll follow your lead on this. If you want to take the body with us, we can. But very clearly, the others are gonna say something.
Damn. Yeah. Let's take the body.
Okay, you grab one side, I'll grab the other side.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
That work? Can you put bodies in bag of holding?
So that's actually a good idea. So my rule of thumb is that you cannot put a living person in a bag of holding, but I do allow for you to put dead people in bag of holding. So yes, you can.
Okay, yeah, let's put him in bag of holding.
Okay, I'll hold the bag open. You stuff the body in there.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna. We're gonna hold on. I'm gonna. Wait, hold on. Move move. Okay, Rexra, just move
yeah.
in front so Willow cannot see us.
Yeah, actually, even better. Let's move the body by the statue, so they're not. So it's extra. Okay, there you go.
Well, Willio, she watches as you guys drag Grandpa's body behind the statue. She assumes that like this super powerful magic of bringing someone back to life. You want to keep it a secret for the safety of others, so that it's not abused. She understands. She trusts you as a hero and says, "Oh, I can't wait to get my grandpa back." As Ian kind of looks at her and he's like, "What are you talking about? He's dead. You can't bring dead people back." "Yeah, you can. Jack said he could, and I trust him." "Well, then you're an idiot." "No, I'm not. You're an idiot." "Whatever, stupid girl," Ian says, like turning away, as Hazel just kind of gives a look to Inara, as Inara just shakes her head and says, "We should just get out of here. We can't trust those fools." And Hazel says, "Well, I admit that I think they might not be exactly what I heard from the songs, but I'm willing to believe that not all of them are like that. I bet the rest of the Six Iron are really nice people." Yes, they are. They're all great people," Hogen says, like kind of like scratching his beard. "They're all amazing people, and you should definitely donate to the tavern when this is all over." Hogan's like scratching his beard.
Jackson's gonna like pop his head over. Are you? And he's gonna like, if he can hear that, are you promoting your tavern right now?
he just like smiles. He smiles and says, "Well, of course. My tavern is the reason the Six Iron exist. If it weren't for my tavern, they probably wouldn't have come together, and they wouldn't have become the legendary heroes of the world they are today. The way I see it, supporting my tavern is supporting them. So when this is all over, make sure you support them." And Willio says, "Don't you worry. I'm going to grow up, and I'm going to give all my money to your tavern. All thanks to Jax, the hero that he is. Oh, I'm so lucky."
As we're doing this, I'm gonna look at Jackson like, this is all you, by the way. I'm just letting you know right now. I'll also point over to one of the bodies over by the bridge. Would one of those work?
Well, the spell I casted, probably not.
Okay, no. Okay, yeah, okay, good. Let's just get this over with and
Hey! You fuckheads! Can you hurry the fuck up? We got things to do! Inara like yells at you guys, like, "Hurry the fuck up! Whatever you're doing with that fucking bag and body, hurry it up!" Inara yells at you.
I agree. We gotta get out of here before more of those mobs show up.
Okay, yep. Dump the body in there.
I'm getting a token of inspiration to both of you for making me laugh. Oh my god, token to both of you. Jesus Christ. Okay. So Grandpa's dead body is stuffed into the bag of holding, and Grandpa's gone. As you guys approach Willio, she says, "So where's Grandpa?"
I'm just gonna go right next to Hogen. Right here.
Hogen said, "My man, it's good to see you. Here." As he hands both of you 500 gold coins. "Here's your cut for this month. Don't worry, there's more coming in. A deal's a deal. Each of you get 5% of the donations to the tavern." As he gives 500 gold to each of you. And then after he gives the gold to each of you, he gives both of you a ring of spell storing. "Here you go. Two rings for you. I got these off the market the other day. I wanted to give it to you guys."
Oh, the magic me and my friend casted, because I'm in this, so it's Rexra. It's gonna take a while just to fully bring his body back. so that his soul can return.
Huh.
I just have my arms crossed and I'm just like looking down at the floor.
That's-
my eyes closed.
That's interesting. I've never heard any kind of magic like that. I've been studying sorcery my entire life, and I didn't know that you could restore a body like that. What's your trick? Hazel says as Inara rolls her eyes. Who fucking cares? Can we just get out of here, please? I agree with Inara. We should leave. Let's teleport out of here so I can tell you about what's going on. I have a lot to explain. Let's teleport to the rendezvous that we established with our team long ago. Remember the oasis? The one with the waterfall?
Yep.
Sounds good. Hold my hand, Hazel, and I'll be able to give you the coordinates. Well, I don't have to hold your hand. I can just cast a spell to read your mind. Well, holding hands is more personal. Leave my sister alone, you dirty old man. I am a married man. I have a wife. Thank you very much. She might be missing right now, but I am married. Thank you very much. Whatever.
In the middle of a town full of ravenous, flesh-eating people. Can we get this over with?
They nod, and Hazel, she begins casting the spell. And just like that, you guys teleport. All of you teleport away, out of the town. And that is the end of the scene for Jax and Zachara. We're going to take
And so
a...
Jax, you could have casted sleep the whole time, huh?
Yeah, I forgot. I had it.
Great.
We're going to do a 2 to 3 minute break just so I can get a drink. And then we're going to jump right into the story of Vaughn, Surax, and Tanlin.
Oh, I'm dying over here. I'm dead. Jesus Christ.
Are we done? Are we closed?
Good question here. Let me put it up right now. Hold
Are we muted?
up. Okay, we are muted. All right, we are live as we resume session 3 of Hogen's Dilemma. The players had some funny chats about what just happened. It was pretty crazy, and I'm excited to move forward in the story. So while all this is going on, Maxon has joined Apollo on some kind of vehicle to fly to where Hogen is. Meanwhile, Jax and Zakra found Hogen and proceeded to teleport away to their rendezvous spot. And now we jump to Tanlin, Surax, and Vaughn. One moment. All right. Okay. Here's the map, putting you guys on. So here's what's going on right now. Vaughn and Surax, they're both very strong. Very powerful. Tanlin is strong in his own way, but Surax and Vaughn are just pure brute strength. Meanwhile, Rolia has been having a kind of relationship with Tanlin. They're not a couple, but she likes to invite him to things. She likes to have his company. And so Princess Rolia, she invited Tanlin to join her on a little excavation, if you will. She wanted to look for a rumored tree that has demon apples, black apples that have healing properties to them. Her bodyguard, Vendira, had to accompany her, of course. And as you guys are walking along through the woods, it's misty. You know there's demons around, but the demons are usually very timid. They don't like to fight. The demons usually run away. It's very rare for a demon to ever attack anyone. Her mentor, Dunley, is walking along as well. Dunley is always a weird character, but he always has some strange pockets of knowledge. And as you guys are walking along, Rolia, she looks at Tanlin and she sighs as she says, I really do think it's overkill to invite 3 of the 6 iron of us, Vendira. You may think that, Princess, but the way I see it, it's good for us to have all the help we can get. Oh, please. You specifically asked me to invite Vaughn and Surax because of, quote, how strong they are. Shut up, Princess. Don't say that out loud. Dudley laughed. Seems to me like we have a bit of romantic tension in the air. Love and romance are often the same thing, and yet not at all. Death and fear are the same thing, but not at all. It seems to me like we all live in a paradox of contradictions.
What a wise old turtle.
Donnelly, I've known you for 5 years. I just want you to stop saying weird shit when we're in the middle of a forest.
Nonsense! The weird shit I say is the kind of things you need to hear. Like, for example, please, for the love of the gods.
Not for the love of...
Will you actually wear something more elegant? You're always wearing the clothes of barbarian. Not suitable for the presence of a princess. Why can't you dress more like Tanlin? Tanlin is wearing nice clothes. As Rolia, kind of laughs herself. Well, that may be because I bought him some new clothes. I may have been spoiling him a bit. I've been buying him new clothes and weapons lately. I think it looks good on him, Rolia says with a smile and laugh.
I'll say, wow, yeah. Definitely the quality stuff. I'll just show off my cape a bit.
Vendira shakes her head. Men like Surax... Oh, go ahead, Vaughn. Go ahead.
Might look good, but not as practical as plate as he clangs his chest, his arm against his chest. This is what you need to protect others.
As you say that,
And what slows you down.
So as you say that, Vendira, she kind of nods and she says, I think that both of you are wearing appropriate clothing for your skills. Vaughn is a bit slow in speed, but he makes up for it in his strength. And you, Serax, well, while you may have a bit of speed, you also have a bit of brutality in your actions. I think both of you are very impressive. Vendira says as she kind of she has a bit of a blush on her face as she looks away. And Rolia just kind of rolls her eyes. Oh my, by the gods. Why couldn't it have just been me and Tanlin? Why do I need bodyguards anyway? Well, because we're in a demon forest. It's a dangerous place, princess.
It's true. It's better to have company when we're in this deep. Besides, you guys are strong.
The most selfless I've ever heard him in the past, 4 or 5 years. I think I've ever heard him say he was not complimenting himself.
As you guys are walking, Vendira, she would look she'd keep walking and she'd say, it's been a couple months since I've seen any of the 6 Iron. I was wondering, has anything changed with any of you? Any loved ones in your life or any new kinds of achievements? There better not be, Princess Rolia says as she looks at Tanlin.
I killed a pretty big bear the other day with this new bow the princess got me.
She nods with a smile. And what's of you, Vaughn and Serax?
Things.
Any new
Vaughn
things? Sorry, go ahead.
It says, Tanlin and Maxon could keep their princesses and queens. I myself look for more of a fighter. A woman who can handle herself versus, those who need to be handled.
Really? You're not intimidated by a woman who can fight? That seems to be all I ever hear these days, about how men want Princess Rolia by their side, and how they would never want to stand beside a woman who could fight.
Quite the opposite.
Well, I respect that. You're more considerate than others. She gives us a nod and a smile to Vaughn as she appreciates you saying that.
Vaughn
A
will
life ship.
smile and chuckle.
Go ahead, Sir X.
A life of courtship and pleasantries isn't for a man like me. And that business in Alavain, by the way, doesn't count, Vaughn. I will hear none of it. That was a momentary lapse of judgment.
She shakes her head and frowns at you. You speak of personal business so easily. It seems like you haven't changed at all. She says, she shakes her head and frowns as she looks away from you. And she says under her breath something. Roll perception, all 3 of you, as she says something under her breath.
Perception.
Yep.
A whopping 10.
So
24.
21.
So Tanlin and Serax, Vaughn doesn't hear it, but Tanlin and Serax both hear. Vendera, she whispers under her breath. She says, "Perhaps inviting Serax was a mistake."
Cyrus would simply just snort. Like an animalistic, just a...
So at that, as she says that, she looks at Vaughn and she says, "I look forward to seeing how well you can fight beside me. We've never been able to fight together before. I've always been stuck protecting the princess while she goes shopping. This might be the first time we've ever set outside the kingdom. Hey, I always buy you nice things, okay? I make sure that you get the best clothes and the best food. Although you never seem to appreciate any of it, all you ever want to do is start a fight with somebody. They're the ones who start a fight with me. Whatever. You know, you need to find yourself a nice guy like Tanlin. Yeah, he's a bit weird sometimes, but he makes me laugh, and he's always so... Well, he's kind. Plus, he gets to do that thing where he can, like, turn into an animal when I want him to and, like, make a sound. It's so cool. Like when I ask him to, like, meow as a cat.
A cat, you say? Oh, Tanlin.
I don't think we should bring that business out here. This is a professional space.
Not at all. It's if it's necessary, Her Majesty shared it with us, so it must be a crucial part of information, Mr. Kitty Cat.
It's very crucial between us.
Not at all, Cat. I believe
Guys.
you.
Like, I make a great impression of all animals. Spend my life
Of course, Cat.
eyeing them.
So the two of you are having this banter, and Donnelly nods as he points his finger. Wait a second. There it is! There's the black tree! And I'm pinging on the map where it is, right here. And I'm posting keynotes what the image looks like. The black tree with its black apples. They're all glowing and shiny. I'm posting on the stream as
That
well.
does not look edible.
Do
Well,
they
it's-
give off any kind of like odor or like a stench that like maybe like depending on obviously your level of what's it called? I'm not gonna call it sniffing. You know, I'm gonna call it sniffing. How strong your nose is.
I'm again the grounds are sniffing.
Sense of smell.
Sense of smell, yeah.
Roll, roll perception and roll nature.
Can
All of
I
us?
get an advantage because I've got a big old snout?
Anyone who wants to investigate this tree.
Investigation and nature.
Good question. You know what? Let's just say perception and investigation.
That is a 19 for investigation on Vaughn and an 11 for perception.
That is a 14 for perception and a nat 1 on investigation.
Okay. Very nice.
Perception and 7 on the
Oh, sorry, it's a 3. It's a 3, so it's a 4. I thought it was a nat 1.
Still a nat 1.
Very nice. So you all begin to approach the tree. Princess Rolia, she's by far the most excited. Like she was kind of like just chatting a little bit, but as the moment she sees the tree, she immediately like shoves Tanlin out of her way. She's like, out of my way! As she shoves Tanlin out of her way and runs to the tree. Oh my goodness! It's the tree! It's the tree! I can't believe it! Oh, I swear I'm going to make the best smoothies out of this. As she just like holds one of the black apples in her hand. The rest of you approach as well. As Vendira, she makes a point to walk next to Vaughn, matching his pace, as she's kind of coyly checking out his armor as you approach the tree. And as you guys get to the tree, Princess Rolia, she holds the apple in her hand, and I'm going to say for Vaughn, you are able to get a good look of the apple. As you do, you notice that the apple, it's not just glowing. It's emulating some kind of magic around it. These apples have a magic aura around them. And as you're holding it, you notice something. You notice darkness. Darkness begin to pour into the air. All three of you roll a Constitution save.
Is this, I guess it
Oh,
will
I
not
wrote
be
the wrong one.
considered poison?
No, not poison.
14.
5.
And
I-
with a-
So Sir
I rolled
Rax,
a con check first. I rolled a con check first instead of a con save. The con save was 25.
Well, the contract was first, but what I will do for you is I'll put the modifier on it. So plus 8. So 15 total. So for 15, Surax, I'm going to save a 15. You pass, but barely. You barely pass. However, Vaughn and Tanlin, you fail. And basically, the darkness of the apple begins to come out. Let me roll for Vindira and Rolia. Dunley is immune. You don't know why. Princess Rolia fails. And Vindira, she fails as well. So everyone's going a little crazy except for Surax and Dunley. So, Vaughn, you begin to have thoughts form in your mind. Whispers. Surax doesn't respect you. Surax just wants to kill anyone you care about. He's a traitor to the Six Iron. If you don't believe me, then ask him who he thinks should be in charge. Ask him. You feel a strong urge to get into Surax's face and ask him who he thinks should be in charge of the Six Iron.
I'm going to go ahead and do a personal roll for his will, per se.
Sure, go for it.
If that's all right with you.
Yep.
Because he is not really confrontational. He will defend and, he won't be pushed around, but he's not going to look for a fight.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I'll say high roll is going to be in Vaughn's favor. And that's a low roll.
Cyrax is just going to be like fixing his bracers and his shin guards, just looking strangely at the tree, thinking, something's not right about this tree.
So, as the voice whispers to him, Vaughn thinks, there's no respect. Does Cyrax thinks he's the better warrior? Does he think he could take control and, take those that he loves? Vaughn says, I feel like you've never truly respected my abilities.
Boulder, what are you on about?
Always felt like you don't respect me. You call me a boulder when clearly I'm a mountain.
Boulder,
As
I
he
don't
stands
respect anyone.
Suddenly, Vaughn, from your eyes, you're able to see that Surax is pulling out a weapon. He's pulling out an axe.
Vaughn will ready his shield.
Cyrus is just going to look up to him in confusion. What are you doing?
You truly wish to challenge me?
I'm not going to fight you in front of the princess. What is wrong with you, Boulder? I came here to do a job, not do whatever this is now.
As you
Get
say,
your act together so we can get out of here.
As you say
Waste
that,
enough time as it is.
No, you're good. You're good. No, I love it. You're good. So Vindira, she walks up and she says, "Surax, you've always seen nothing but people as tools. You used me. You used me for a night of pleasure, and then you cast me aside like I was nothing. And now, when I have my eyes on someone else, you've threatened them? You're nothing more than a beast that needs to be put down." As Vindira takes her sword out, and she stands next to Vaughn, staring you down, Surax.
Even more confusion's going over his face. That is... You believe that. We had our reasons for what we did, and we shared that night. It was instant. But you knew who I was going into that. You know my background. And regardless of such, why does that give you the right to both draw on me all of a sudden, as if you were some pairing? And he's going to turn around, he's going to look at the rest of them to see if there are any changes. He's also going to look at Dudley.
So as this is going on, Tanlin, you begin to hear a voice as well. The princess. She doesn't want to live in the capital. She's a prisoner there. She doesn't even know that she's a prisoner there, but she is. You care about her, don't you? You might even love her. She's a kind woman who deserves to be free. Save her, Tanlin. Take her from this place. The others are distracted. Now's our chance. Grab her and run deeper into the woods. Take her away from them. Set her free. Come on, let's do it now. Tanlin, you feel a strong urge to grab the Princess Rolia and run away from here, to take her deeper into the forest.
I'll ignore everybody that's going on over here. I'll walk up to Rolia and I'll say, "Hey, maybe we should leave. This place is not for you. The castle, that life.
Rolia nods.
You want to be away from me, don't you?"
She nods. I was thinking the same thing. I want to get out of here. I want to leave from here. You and me, we could join them. Let's go together, you and me. As she grabs your hand and begins walking deeper into the woods.
Where are you going, Talon? None of you have lived outside of the cities.
I turn back and I say, "I have." And I walk away.
You don't have. What's your? That is the Vendetta. You're literally letting your charge walk away.
Dunley looks at Syrax and he says, "Syrax, if you don't allow them to fall to the illusions, then we will become the illusions. We will surround ourselves with trouble because you cannot allow them to be a double."
Dunley, what the fuck are you talking about? What am I meant to do? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to hit him? He's a massive boulder. I could take him maybe, but not the four of them.
You must choose.
Do you have any kind of magic shit?
You must choose. Do you accept the illusion that you see, or the illusion that hides from the dark shadows? Which illusion would you prefer? The one where they abandon us and we live, or the one where you be a hero but we all die? Which illusion do you choose for yourself, Dragonborn? Which illusion do you choose for yourself, scorned lover? Which illusion do you choose for yourself, angry barbarian?
I look at the tree and see if there's any energy coming off of it.
The entire black tree is now oozing shadows around it. And as it is, I'm going to say that you're able to hear whispers coming from around the trees around you. And you notice that mist is beginning to form around. Mist is slowly surrounding you. As Tanlin and Rolia continue walking together, holding hands. And Vidira has her sword out, standing beside Vaughn. She smiles at Vaughn, feeling confident to fight beside him to take down Syrax.
Okay.
Could Vaughn get an insight?
Roll insight, Vaughn. And go ahead, Syrax, what do you want to do?
I'm going to see if he can slowly walk around them and towards the base of the tree.
So, as you begin moving, I would say that Vendira, and because of Vaughn's low insight, Vendira and Vaughn will both attack you. So, you moving is a threat. And so Vendira, she would yell, "Attack!" as Vendira swings for Syrax. I'm rolling to it. With a nat 1, I'm going to give you a choice, Syrax. I'll let you choose. She can either hit herself or hit Vaughn.
Could I use this opportunity to force the attack down, or
Actually,
use it to kind of carry it away nearly?
So, actually, good question. That reminds me, you have 3 options, actually. So, one is an opportunity action, in which you could do what you just said, or you can make her hit herself, or hit Vaughn.
I'm going to let her swing, and then he's going to use his massive claw hand to grab her wrist and say, "Aye! This isn't you now, alright? What is it? You are a knight of the realm, charged to protect the princess, and you're letting this magic mess with your mind.
All
Get
right.
it together."
All right, Vaughn, your turn to attack.
Lay your hands off of her!
For 19. And 19 hits.
Yep.
Roll damage, Vaughn.
for 14.
So what I will say is that Vaughn is the protector. He believes in defending his allies, and so him hurting Surax like this, it awakens something inside of him, the protector that he is. And suddenly, because of you hurting your ally, you snap out of it, Vaughn. The influence is gone as you realize that you are no longer under control, and you remember everything that just happened. You remembered feeling an influence from some kind of darkness, and even deeper than that, you saw a face in your mind, Vaughn. A face with dark eyes and pale skin and horns, and it said, "You all will join us."
Looks at Cyrax. Strong! He will push
You with me,
past-
Boulder?
He pushes past both Cyrax and Vandera. And then
Boulder, are you
activating-
with me?
Hey, he raises his axe, activating his fire rune, coating the blade in flame, and slams it into the trunk of the tree.
So you slam it into the tree. Cyrax is yelling at you, trying to figure out like what your intentions are. You ignore him as you slam the weapon down, and as you slam into the tree, the entire tree falls down to the ground as the apples begin to turn into dust. And as the apples turn to dust, Rolia and Tanlin and Vendira all snap out of it. As Rolia and Tanlin are holding hands, walking together, suddenly you stop. As Rolia looks at you with a confused look. What happened?
The tree is cursed!
Vaughn,
Apologize, friend.
fine, we need to move. We're not... Could I do a quick sniff check to see if there's any... If I smell any scents that have changed recently in the environment surrounding me, like any sort of, like, changes to wind or, like, any, like, crackles of twigs, stuff like that?
So the moment that you say that, Surax, you realize it's already too late. As you hear a voice call out, "You're not going anywhere." And suddenly, out of the shadows, out of the corners of the woods, you see demons. Not dozens, not even hundreds, thousands, as they surround you. And as they surround you, you see one standing in front. One who looks different than the others, more muscular, taller, more lean. His features sharp as he looks at all of you and he claps his hands. "I have to say, I didn't think you'd be able to defeat my illusion. This is the illusion I warned you of, Surax. This one is worse than the one before," Dunley yells at Cyrax. I'm showing you guys
That is
that
not
now.
what you told me! Okay.
I'm showing you that now.
Vaughn! Talon!
Got it.
Are you
the
with
bad
me?
guys here. Always am.
Good!
Went to the
We've
back,
got
by
to...
the way.
Fucking hell. How do we want to do this? We've got to keep Vendetta and the princess safe.
It's Vandira, she would say.
Not the time!
So as they surround
A lot of
you,
them.
the Demon King marches forward. Rolia, she shakes in fear. Protect me! Protect your princess! As she immediately begins backing up, like she is horrified. As Vendira stands beside Rolia. "Do not worry, princess. Any fucking demon that tries to touch you will die by my blades," Vendira says as she raises her greatsword. I'm gonna post in keynotes what this Demon King guy looks like up close. One moment.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
So, Fire Rune Special, I wreathe the axe in flames and do additional damage. On top of that, when I hit a creature, I can apply fiery shackles with a save. So I'm just curious, do the flames go out after one hit or until I apply the chains?
I'm gonna say because the tree itself was a spell that I'm gonna say for this scenario the flames went out.
Okay, just
Yeah,
wanted
no,
to check.
You're good. No worries. So the Demon King marches up, and the princess steps back. What is your guys' reaction to this?
Are we in initiative?
Not yet. We're about to get there. So before we get to initiative, here's what I'll say. The Demon King looks at all of you, and he crosses his arms as he says, I'll make this simple. All we want is the princess. Give her to me, and I'll let the rest of you live.
Fortunately, she is our charge. I will not let her go.
And why would we give her to a fucking raspberry like you?
Good. I was hoping you'd fight. What's up, Dan?
Oh, does everybody else here knows Inferno?
What?
Nobody, right?
Oh, yeah.
Does everybody else know Inferno? In the party, I mean.
We know wasn't it Dwarfish or Draconic? I think it was Draconic.
It was Draconic. Yeah, Draconic.
Vaughn knows Abyssal, Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, and Giant.
Yeah, it was Draconic.
Can I assume this guy speaks Inferno because he's a demon?
Yes, that's right.
Or fiend?
That's right.
My eyes will glow yellow, and then I'll speak to him in Inferno. Little demon, who are you?
He would stare at you, and he would just frown. I am the Demon King, and that princess belongs to me. Give her to me, or you all die here.
You sound like...
What did he say, Tanlin?
He just said he wanted the princess for some reason. And I guess I'll try and threaten him. I killed Belial the Ferocious. And he's a much more ancient demon than you are. So, how about you back off?
Tell your friends they have until the count of 5. If I get to 0, they all die. 5. He suddenly raises his left hand up. All the demons get in fighting position as he raises his left hand up, and he says, You guys see he has 5 fingers up. Hi-yo! As you suddenly see his 4 fingers up.
Vaughn gets ready.
It's about to get hot in 5.
I'm gonna do one of my cool new things that I can do now as Dragonborn, and that is I'm going to pop out my Draconic Flight.
Hi-yo! 3 fingers up.
Also, is it would you say it's dark right now?
Yes, I would say it's dark time.
Then I can fly also. This is dark. It's my back keep.
Yeah, so 2 kind of initially as they protrude out of his back, kind of these like bonish wings, as a little bit of blood drips down them as the skin kind of rolls down, and then these 2 kind of semi-big wings that are like the span of his body just almost pounce out, and it allows Cyrax to essentially turn into a flying form.
So as the 2 of you both begin to take flight, he's down to 2 fingers, and he says, Alevon! Suddenly, you watch as a huge huge spider web suddenly shoots into the sky above you, with at least a diameter of over 500 feet. Tanlin and Cyrax, both of you need to make a strength save.
Brains.
Vaughn will go ahead and increase in size as well, activating his Giant's Might.
All right.
I'm also going to rage.
So a 15 and 16. Well, actually, it doesn't matter because so what happens is that a giant web shoots up from above, but Vaughn suddenly grows to 32 feet tall as he becomes huge, and as he does, the entire spider web suddenly lands on top of his head as there's like a huge net of spider webs that are so basically the spider web does not it falls on top of Vaughn's head. I'm trying to think how to describe this. It falls on top of his head and
like a blanket?
Yeah, like a blanket, exactly. So a huge spider web just appears on Vaughn's head like a blanket, and basically, Surax and Tanlin, you're not able to fly higher than 32 feet. There's a huge spider web surrounding you guys.
All right.
And as you say that, the Demon King finally gets a 0. 0! And suddenly, he snaps his fingers.
0, everybody.
He snaps his fingers as suddenly you see a creature come out of the woodwork. A creature that you guys have seen in the books of lore, but you thought was a myth. A demon straight from hell. A creature known as the Cosmic Horror.
I say, oh man, I really wish Maxon could open a portal and come here right now. Maybe he didn't use it today. For some weird errands he has to run.
Do you try to use the locket to call for help?
Yeah, I will use the locket. Like, come in. Get into the other 6. There's a big ass monster.
So you use the locket and you sense interference. So roll Arcana.
All the skills I'm not good at. 9.
So the 9, it's very low. Jax, Zachra, and Maxon, all 3 of you roll Arcana.
Okay.
Jax, my man.
So Jax is the only one with a 21. So Jax, you're able to get a small transmission from Tanlin from the locket. However, it's a very small window. Tanlin, I'm only going to let you say 5 words before it cuts off. You get 5 words to say to Jax. What do you say?
I'll say help. Black tree, and then wherever, like the demon part of the demon forest.
Okay,
I would.
So help, black tree, demon forest. 5 words. All right. So Jax, you hear that? What would you say to Hogen and all of them? Let me add real quick. What I would add is that at this point, Maxon would have arrived with the Queen's Guard and Apollo as they arrived on a giant flying carpet.
Okay. Hey, I think the rest of the team's in trouble. Something about a demon black tree.
Where?
He didn't say. He just said a black tree. So somewhere in the demon forest.
That's where Vaughn and Cyrax went earlier. Apollo, take us there. The princess is there.
Apollo nods, but then suddenly Hazel, the sorceress, she steps forward. If any of you have any kind of care or compassion for whoever you're going to, I can teleport us there. All I have to do is place my hand on the shoulder of one of you who cares for your friend. If you have any kind of care for him at all as a person, then I'll be able to transport us there.
The heartless Jax who murdered a child grandfather and father?
Between Maxon, Zachra, and Jax, do any of you care about Tanlin at all? As a person?
I do.
The good time we spent together drinking.
What
Unfortunately,
do you mean?
I-
Jackson me? No!
I think Powder Tail would be a better fit, probably.
Yeah, like me and Palatel shoot, have shooting competitions and
Yeah, sure.
All right. So in that case,
yeah.
Hazel, she places a hand on your shoulder and she says, It'll take me 10 minutes as she begins casting the teleportation spell. So what that basically means is that Surax, Tanlin, and Vaughn have to either win or survive for 10 minutes before the others can show up. Let's see how that goes. Roll initiative.
You guys got it right.
Why is it next to me?
You guys can take on.
It happened
take
last
on
time.
Kuro,
He's
right?
next to me.
So, as Vaughn rolls for initiative, he will activate an ability for his shield called Honor of the Vanguard. Allows me to choose an ally within 30 feet, teleport to them, and then apply temporary hit points to their health. So, Vaughn will teleport in front of Ralia and Vendera, in between them and the Cosmic Horror, and he'll smack his shield with his axe, summoning a spectral shield to protect Ralia for 25 temporary hit points.
All right. And who'd you give it to? Rolia?
Yes.
All right. Very nice. So she got some extra HP.
Almost half tempted to pick her up and put her on his shoulder.
I don't know if Tanlin would like that. No, I'm just kidding. Poor Dunley. Dunley warned Cyrax, bro. Dunley warned him.
Only didn't tell Cyrax shit.
All right.
I'm sorry. Face to face with this creature.
All right, let's roll initiative. Everyone roll. And make sure to add it on your turn order.
Oh yeah, I gotta.
Yeah, such higher priority.
No, I can't. There we go.
Ooh, that is bad. Cosmic Horror got 18. Demon King got 11.
Who rolled? Him or me? Because I also got an 18.
I usually let roll 20 decide. Technically, the rule of thumb is to decide by dex, so I guess we'll do it that way by the official rules. What's your dexterity? Your modifier?
14. Oh, +2.
+2? Okay, let me see his.
It's gonna be like +3.
Nope, +0. So you are in front of him.
Hey! I'm fighting the good fight. I'm beating him on dex.
All right. So Cyrax, you're up first. What do you want to do?
I popped the rage just before we entered the initiative, so going into the rage now, Cyrax will have already, as he was taking up, flying up, he would have drawn his axe of the Galloping Headsman and then his axe of the Fury one, and he's going to strike first with the axe of the Galloping Headsman. So I'm going to give it a big old swing. Oh, and I did it the wrong way around. I'm an idiot. I meant to attack first. So that's a 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my extra attack. 24.
24 hits.
Lovely jubbly. Right, I'm gonna use the galloping. I'm gonna use the headsman next then first. So, let's see. All right. So that's that and that. So, because of the also too, there's a little bit of fire damage. So in total, that is 14. That is 26 damage.
So you do
Fire
20.
damage.
So you do
Sorry,
20.
it's 4 fire damage plus
Very nice.
plus 22.
So total is 26.
26 total, yeah.
All right, so you deal 26 damage. He is not weak to fire, unfortunately for you. So he deals 26 damage as he just kind of screeches, and he takes 26 damage. His eyes all narrow on Cyrax. He stares at him. As of right now, he wants Cyrax dead.
I am then going to use my bonus action to pop a second wind. Because I am taking a little bit of damage. So I'll pop that. So that's healing me for 5.
All right. So you get 5
And then-
HP.
Yeah, I got 5 HP. It's 1d10 plus your modifier, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus your fighter level.
So, all right. Is that end of your turn?
I don't think I can attack again. No, I can't.
All right. So it is now the
Right, that
Cosmic
was the end of my turn.
Cosmic Horror's turn. He immediately casts Psionic Whispers. Everyone within 60 feet has to make a Wisdom save. So all of you make a Wisdom save.
Everybody.
Fuck. Apologies. I shouldn't. That's a 4.
14.
All 3 of you fail. I'm gonna roll damage. So you guys basically like in your you guys hear whispers in your mind, and the whispers get louder and louder before they just explode in your mind. I don't really have a sound effect of that, but basically, yeah, your minds explode of pain as you feel the whispers get louder and louder, and you all take 30 psychic damage.
Okay, go ahead and
Let me roll
reduce
for Rolia real quick. So Rolia failed, so Rolia...
I'm
638.
gonna go ahead and use my where is it? Stone rune? Allowing her to re-roll the save.
Oh, okay. Bet.
I'm also going to use Tactical Mind. That lets me expend one of my uses of my second wind to re-roll the save.
So I rolled for Rolia again. She still fails, unfortunately. Vendira and Dunley failed as well. And Cyrax, what were you doing with Tactical Mind?
If I use it, I pop it, which makes me use up my second charge, my second wind, to add a 1d10 to a failed roll.
All right, cool.
So I'm gonna go into here. So that is a 4 plus the 7.
Unfortunately,
So
no.
that's
Still a
7.
fail.
Yeah.
Sorry. So you still fail. So you fail, and you all take, I believe it was, 30 damage. So you all take 30 psychic damage. Yep.
I'm gonna use my mind to just take 30 psychic damage.
Yep. So Vendira, like she toughs through it, like she stands ready to fight, and her ears bleed, but she just deals with it. She takes it. However, Rolia, she can't handle it. Rolia immediately falls to her knees. My ears! As like Rolia falls to her knees and she's crying as blood comes out of her ears. Dunley is on death saves. Dunley just kind of collapses. And Dunley just falls onto the ground on death saves. I will say that Dudley, even though he says a lot of riddles, I'll say that Dudley has always been nice to you guys. He's always given you snacks and sweets, and he's always been a really nice guy. Whether you care or not is up to you, but I will say he's always been nice to you guys. So that's what happened with the Whispers. And now we're going to do a legendary action. Let's do Crushing Tentacle. Let's see. So first, Cyrax, roll a strength check. He's trying to grapple you.
I get advantage because I'm raging. Doesn't matter because I roll a 2 and a 1. That's a 5.
He rolled a 17.
Sorry,
So you guys watch as he rolled a 17. So you watch as a tentacle wraps around Cyrax and lifts him up. So Cyrax is lifted up a couple of feet as he lifts you up of his tentacle and he begins to crush you. Roll a con save.
Flying, by the way.
Oh, you're flying. My bad.
Yeah.
So he would grab you in the air. My bad.
21.
So 21, you fail, unfortunately. Since you were so close, I'll tell you, the save is 22. Sorry. So you fail, as you failed the save, and you take... Let me roll... You take 31 bludgeoning crushing damage. So since you're enraged, that is 16 damage. So you take 16 damage. And that's the end of Cosmic Horror's turn.
Personal fucking whoopee cushion.
That's the end of Cosmic Horror's turn. It is now Vendira. Vendira, she sees Dudley go down, and she just curses under her breath. You fucking bastard! Die, you monster! As Vendira runs straight up to the Cosmic Horror, and her sword begins to glow as she swings her greatsword. With an 18, she hits, and she casts Divine Smite. Ooh, she deals 25 bludgeoning damage. And with a Divine Smite, she deals 15, so she deals 40 total damage as she slams the weapon into the creature, dealing 40 damage as the creature screams in pain. Vendira stands there fearless as she cuts down this beast, standing beside Cyrax, or rather fighting to help Cyrax despite the argument earlier. As she cuts the beast, Dunley, it's time for his first death save.
Darth's just roaring in pain at the top, just...
Dunley fails his first death save as he has a memory of when he was a young kid and all he wanted to do was help people. He'd walk along the streets and he'd look for homeless people and give them some spare food he would have. He was always trying to help others, and he'd always enjoy giving riddles as well to make people think. It is now the Demon King's turn. The Demon King looks at Tanlin and he moves straight in. His demon blade glows of shadows as he moves in, ready to take Tanlin out. You are a distraction to the princess. I need you out of the way if she's going to be my wife. As the Demon King moves straight on Tanlin and swings his sword on him.
He can fly now?
Oh shit, you're absolutely right. I keep forgetting the flying part. My bad. I forgot the flying part. So in that case, he doesn't run up to you, Tanlin. He aims his sword at you, and he basically does Shadow Blast. Roll Dex save, Tanlin.
Dex save. Alright. 12.
For 12, you fail. You take 24 necrotic damage.
Jeez.
So he just blasts.
Very good distraction.
So he just blasts you in the air with 24 necrotic damage, and as he does, he uses a sorcery point as he shoots again. So roll on the dex save.
Nat 20.
For nat 20, I'll say
30?
you take. Well, for nat 20, I'll say you take no damage at all. So he shoots a second blast at you, and you manage to dodge it. You dodge it and take no damage at all. And that's the end of his turn. Rolia is up as she sees Tanlin get hit by a shadow blast. She sees Cyrax getting crushed. She sees Dunley on his deathbed. She sees Vendira fighting. Vaughn getting ready to fight. She sees all of this. And suddenly, she stands up. And she says, "Stop! Stop! If I give you myself, if I surrender myself, do you swear to me that you'll spare them?" "I swear it." "Well then just take me and let them live." Rolia begins walking towards the Demon King. She looks at Vaughn and the others. "As your princess, I order you to stand down. I am giving myself to the Demon King. There's no need for the rest of you to die. I'll talk to him myself and sort out whatever it is he wants. Am I understood?" But princess, we have to protect you, Vendira says as she looks at Rolia with tears in her eyes. "I am giving an order. All of you swore to serve under my kingdom. If you respect your oaths, then you'll respect my orders. You will stand down." As Rolia keeps slowly walking towards the Demon King. What do you guys do?
I'll look to Rolia and say, "Don't do this, princess. Nothing good will come out of this. I'd rather die than hand you over to him."
They're literal demons. Nothing they say is true.
How about you, Vaughn?
There is no guaranteed protection for your life if you join them.
"I trust that if anything happens to me, you all will save me. You're the Six Iron, after all. The heroes of the realm," she says with a sad smile as she continues walking.
Vaughn will reply to that instantly. "Then why not trust us now?"
"Because I will not be the reason that you all die. Look at us. We're surrounded. There's hundreds of them, if not thousands. You'll get your chance, but it's not today." She continues walking up to the Demon King. "It's a wise choice, princess." "No, stop him! Tanlin! Cyrax, someone stop him!" Vendira says as she tries to move towards the princess, but the cosmic horror keeps himself against her, ready to strike if Vendira moves. "If you move towards us, you'll die," the Demon King says, as he takes the princess's hand in his. Rolia looks up at Tanlin. "Tanlin, I'll come back. I swear to you, I'll come back. And when I do, I want us to have a proper date. I want us to have a label," she says with a sad smile as she looks at Tanlin.
I'll nod and say, "I'll find you, princess, and then we can have that one date."
Rolia and the Demon King hold hands as the Demon King raises his hand up and he says, "Tell the queen that I have her daughter. And if she values her life, then she will keep her hand away from her secret weapon. Goodbye." The Demon King teleports away with Rolia by his side. All the demons around you guys disappear as well. And as all the demons disappear, suddenly the rest of your team teleports there. Maxon, Zachara, Jax, you all teleport to see the aftermath.
What
Is the
happened?
horror gone?
What was that?
Is the cosmic horror gone?
Yeah, he's gone. They're all gone.
Okay, Cyrix is gonna crash into the ground then after being dropped.
How would you
I'm
guys
guessing
react to this?
I'm guessing
go ahead.
whenever you move our tokens in is when we get to speak, or
You could talk now. I'm
Can I make that guy my favorite enemy now?
I'm about to put you on here right now. Yes, you can. Okay, here we go. You guys are on the map now.
We're tiny. There we go.
Vaughn would go to try to stabilize Dunley.
Roll,
Stop
medi-
him from.
roll medicine check.
Woohoo!
No. Leo's here. No.
15.
You managed to resuscitate Dunley. He's stable. Unconscious, but stable.
Okay, I see. Y'all went through it. Good.
Cyrus is just laying on his back, just looking up at the sky, like a mixture of realization of like they failed, but also his ribs are currently inside his organs.
Me and Coach.
I'll fly over. He said,
Oh, I forgot to mention. I forgot to mention this, but Maxon would know what the Demon King was talking about. The Queen Renevia, she has a secret weapon. A weapon in which it's a celestial device, which allows her to summon a meteor from the sky, and she can direct it wherever she wants to direct it. I'm posting in Kinos what it looks like. So all she has to do is press this button and give coordinates, and she can send a comet anywhere she wants to. And that's what the Demon King was saying, basically, that if she tries to use it on him, her daughter will die as well.
I'm not gonna tell you my idea, but I have an idea that will absolutely work.
I respect it.
always work out.
I respect it. Is that button portable?
It is portable.
All right, I
just want to make the Hammer of Dawn.
He's just gonna hit the button.
Okay.
Normally, I do feel bad that Vaughn didn't get to do an action, so my bad, Vaughn, about that. Normally I would have tried to give you a chance to do like some kind of fighting, but we are out of time, so... But don't worry, there'll be plenty of fighting in the time to come, I promise.
What do you feel bad for, Vaughn? I didn't do anything. I just took a shit to the end. That was nice.
You didn't get just fucking bullied. I just got bullied.
I feel bad that Vaughn sit there and look cool.
I didn't even get a chance to dump all my attacks into him because it wasn't my second turn.
Well, either way, you guys were all amazing. I promise next session will definitely be a lot longer. So, next session will be about like minimum 3 to 4 hours. Well, you know what? Let me just shut up and prove it instead of saying it. Anyway, you guys were all amazing. For Maxon, if you can't make it next week, we'll talk about it. And
bro, I'll try my best to make it.
No, I know you're all good. Listen, I totally get it. You know, we'll talk about it and try to figure out ways to have you be involved if possible. But all in all, as of right now, for sure, session is next Sunday. You guys were all amazing. Really good performances. I almost forgot. I want to give a token to Vaughn and Cyrax. I love the arguing between the two of you. That was very well done. So token of inspiration for both of you. Very good job. All in all, really great performances. You guys were all amazing. I enjoyed it very much. All right, guys, that is the end. Yeah, go ahead.
We still, never mind.
I was wondering, why is Wolio here?
Wolio teleported with you. She teleported with them.
First thing he sees is half the
He also cares for
Talon,
Talon.
one of them just in a crater.
Hey, I need to get something out of the back of the holding. What the hell is this?
No, you don't need to look in there.
Don't look in there. There's nothing wrong. Nothing wrong.
I think there's a health potion in there. What the fuck?
Okay. All in all, you guys were amazing. I love doing this, so I'm gonna try doing it. Okay. How will Cyrax handle the fact that he fought the cosmic horror head on, but was barely able to do anything? How will Maxon handle the fact that the daughter of his lover has gone missing? How will Vaughn handle the fact that he failed in protecting Princess Rolia, even though he was ordered to stand down? How will Zakra handle the fact that he is an accomplice to the lying and murdering of a little girl's grandfather? How will Jax handle the fact that he killed the little girl's father and lied about being able to resuscitate the grandfather? And how will Tanlin handle the fact that his potential girlfriend was just stolen from him by the Demon King? How will all this go down in the next session? I don't know, but we'll find out in Hogen's Dilemma. As always, thank you for watching and listening. You are amazing. And yeah, great time, everybody. We'll see you next week. Bye.